Going on YouTube? Focused Hands here. Today we're going to do one final episode about the sway bar links change out. So stay tuned. All right, so in this box here, I have the rear sway bar. I'm gonna take a seat here, show you. I picked these up off of, again, Rock Auto, and shout out to the subscriber that asked which sway bar links I was using because they're doing the same type of setup I'm doing here on the ST. So let's open it up and see what we got here. All right, so we have the sway bar link, or we say ball joint here. This looks very, very sturdy. And if you're looking at this and thinking this isn't gonna fit the car, well, you're wrong, because if you watch the video where I deleted the old 19 millimeter bar for the 27 millimeter bar off of a Mazda Speed 3, you should watch that video and you'll be up to speed of why we are now using these. Much better, able to handle a lot more punishment in and out of corners. Overall, a better upgrade that is an Easter egg. Shout out again to Liquid Snake for coming up with the idea, or at least passing along the idea to get this done. Apparently, you can also use the sway bar off of a Volvo C20, and if Liquid Snake is here, he can verify that. But I think it was a Volvo C20 that you can, it's a direct fitment from that. I'm gonna go out to the junkyard here probably this weekend and try to find a C20 so that I can put it on my ZX4 outside and you know, get that up and running too, because it needs some love. Anyway, we're gonna take these bad boys here and get them on the car, so stay tuned. All right, so the car all jacked up. I'm gonna get down here and take our T30 Torx bit and get it in place, but we also got to put over our 14 millimeter spanner in that location. So I'm just gonna grab that spanner. Jeez. I'm gonna undo that bolt too. All right, so bottom bolt here is a 17 millimeter. And it's out. All right, so got the new part like I showed you earlier, and I'm gonna install this now. We're gonna need to refit this washer. You need to refit that washer on the top, and you'll be good. Let's go ahead and unscrew this bolt here. just like that. That bolt goes to the top. All right, so we will fit this in like so. Top first. Put the top in like something like that. And then we can get the bottom in. There we go. So let's readjust it. Like that. And we're good. Just make sure. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so now we'll just put the bolts back on. And put the bolt up here at the top. Get that on down on here good. Just like so. Alright, and then we'll get this bolt on the bottom started. So, I don't know if these bolts changed inside. That's definitely not that one. I don't know if they changed in size. Let's see. Yeah, they definitely went up in size. It's probably like a 19. Yeah, they're a 19 now. These bolts. And then these bolts here probably went up in size too. So let's go get the other bolts or sockets. All right, so Proforged uses the 19mm socket for their bolt, so be sure to account for that. Make sure that we're tightening instead of loosening. And oh, I need to add some, let's take this off. I need to add some Loctite. See, y'all almost made me forget. Alright, got the Loctite. So we're gonna dab a little bit of this on, and we'll be good to go. Said a little bit. We can throw this back on there and tighten it down. Looks like we got some movement here. So I might be putting the spanner, excuse me, I'm putting the spanner right here because this is spinning, so I need to put something right here to hold it while I tighten. So with these, I'm able to squeeze in a 17mm spanner, so I'm going to use that. Wiggle it on in there. Now we just gotta get this one up here. Tighten down and we'll be good to go. Stay tuned. That feels pretty good. It's not moving, so I'm gonna switch over to the right side, and that'll be it for this. So stay tuned, we'll wrap this up. All right, so all that's left to do now is put on these little caps here, pop those on the ends, and I think we will be good to go. Caps it on like this, pop them on. So I think we'll do it. Like that. And let's go get the other one. there we go. All right, job done. All right, YouTube, so that's it. It's actually a pretty easy job. You're gonna need a 17 millimeter for the top. If you get the Proforged sway bar links, you're gonna need a 17 for the top and a 21 for the bottom. And you're gonna need what looks like a 17 millimeter wrench to kind of get in there and wedge so that you can tighten it down. On the second one, I needed to use the 30 millimeter Torx bit to kind of hold everything in place while I tighten it down. But I ended up using this tool here to kind of help expedite the tightening, because you know, you get kind of tired when you're up there. But overall, a pretty easy job and a definite upgrade for those looking to really stiffen up their rear end. That's it. You know, like the video if you liked it. Punch the dislike button if you hated it or disliked it. But tell me why. Don't forget to comment. And if you're new or if you're on the fence, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. What do you have to lose? Except for time. But come on, really, we're learning here. Focused Hands, signing off. Peace.